White flag is up, they're under orders. 10 runners up the start for this maiden. It's coming into line now, ace is high. It's coming in before the rest, and they're off for this maiden race, kindly sponsored by the Royal and Sun Alliance. 10 runners then heading towards the first of these 18 fences. Ace is high pulling out. Ace is high in fact has run out at the first on the far side, and Aurum Quest has refused. So 8 remaining, unless Aurum Quest returns. No, 8 remaining as they make their way towards the second of the 18 fences. Dram Hurler at the head of affairs as they reach the second fence. Dram Hurler, Green Finch the Grey in the middle. Royal Fling stumbled on landing. Charlie Bella did well to stay in the plate. Just behind Royal Fling is Foxwood Polo, and bringing up the rear Wishing Ash as the 8 runners make their way past the judge with 2 complete circuits of the course to go. 8 of the 10 then remaining. The head of affairs, it's Green Finch and Dram Hurler. Dram Hurler, Green Finch on the inside of these, the Shy Padre. Tricky Trevor pulling hard on a Hollydello, racing in 4th. The wide outside, Golden Saxon, likewise under Simon Show. Foxwood Polo, Royal Fling, and Wishing Ash as the 8 of them reach the first in the straight going away from the cars. They're all safely over, making their way towards the next, the 4th of these 18 fences. Golden Saxon on the outside with Green Finch, the 8 safely over. Royal Fling bringing up the rear with Charlie Barlow. Towards the next then, before they turn towards the furthest point of the course, the lead is safely over. At the back, Wishing Ash and Royal Fling. Turning then towards the fences out in the far corner of the course, Dram Hurler, the Shy Padre and Green Finch the Grey. Foxwood Polo up on the outside with Golden Saxon. Tricky Trevor is next, and just behind Tricky Trevor, Wishing Ash, and behind this one, Royal Fling, as they make their way out towards the furthest point of the course. Golden Saxon giving Simon Shown quite a ride, pulling hard as they make their way towards the furthest 2 fences. Heading towards the 6th then, just turning round the far dial, Dram Hurler, Green Finch the Grey on the outside, the Shy Padre, Golden Saxon. They all seem to have cleared that one. Royal Fling some 5 or 6 lengths behind the rest as the leaders reach the next one out on the far corner. They're all safely over that one as well. 8 runners then continuing to take the turn as they head towards the next, which is the open ditch. Dram Hurler then taking them along in the blue colours, some Green Finch on the outside. Just behind this one is the Shy Padre. Royal Saxon also well there. The red colours of Foxwood Polo, and the green of Wishing Ash. Just behind this one, Tricky Trevor, and finally Royal Fling as the 8 runners make their way round the doll towards the ditch for the first time. Golden Saxon on the outside with Green Finch the Grey on the inner. Dram Hurler races in 3rd, the Shy Padre also well there. In mid-division is Tricky Trevor. Just behind this one, the red cap of Royal Fling and Charlie Barlow, who've made a little bit of ground, and now up with the rest of the pack. Heading on then past the start towards the next, and it's Golden Saxon on the outside with Dram Hurler and Green Finch. Foxwood Polo in the red well there on the outside. The green jacket of Wishing Ash. The Shy Padre on the inner. Behind this one, Tricky Trevor, who has now been relegated to last. The 8 runners then safely clear the next and make their way towards what will be the last when they've completed another circuit. Making their way then towards the 10th of the 18 fences, and it's Dram Hurler in the blue colours with the grey Green Finch on the outside, Wishing Ash well there. They've lost one there. The Shy Padre has gone at that with Jonathan Townsend on board, this one of the market leaders. Jonathan Townsend sitting up as the leaders make their way round the bend towards the judge for the last time. So with a complete circuit of the course to go, it's Dram Hurler with Green Finch on the outside, Wishing Ash in the green races in 3rd, Tricky Trevor's coming up on the inside in 4th on the Hollydello hook. The red colours of Foxwood Polo next, behind this one Royal Fling, and then Golden Saxon as the 7 runners head out into the country for the last time. Golden Saxon giving Simon Shown quite a ride. There must be something wrong with the tack. Golden Saxon and Simon Shown actually have come apart at that fence. The 7 runners remaining then towards the next, and as they do, it's the grey Green Finch on the outside of Dram Hurler. Between horses is Wishing Ash, Foxwood Polo in the red. Behind Foxwood Polo, Tricky Trevor, and then Royal Fling as the 6 remaining runners make their way over the last in the straight and make their way towards the 2 fences out on the far side of the course. Dram Hurler then continuing in front, Ronald Morgan just having a quick look round to see what's behind him as they make their way out towards the 2 fences in the far corner. So it's Dram Hurler who leads then from Tricky Trevor on the inside, Royal Fling making ground under Charlie Barlow in third. Just with this one on the outside, the green jacket is Wishing Ash, the grey-green Finch well there, and Foxwood Polo now some 2 or 3 lengths off the pace as Dram Hurler reaches the next. So it's Dram Hurler, the 6 of them safely over, with Dram Hurler leading them towards the furthest fence. Dram Hurler then at this one, from Wishing Ash, Greenfinch the Grey on the outside, they're all safely over. In 4th spot is Tricky Trevor, Royal Fling getting 1 or 2 reminders from Charlie Barlow, and then 10 or 15 lengths back to the red jacket of Foxwood Polo as the leaders make the turn towards the final 3 fences. The next is the open ditch for the last time, and Dram Hurler and Greenfish making their way towards it, Foxwood Polo being pulled up. So 5 remaining as they head towards the ditch, with Dram Hurler and Ronald Morgan continuing in front, with Greenfinch racing in second, Wishing Ash continues in third, Tricky Trevor 4, and Royal Fling, and these are the only 5 remaining as they clear the ditch. Royal Fling comes over it last, but at the head of affairs, the green jacket of Wishing Ash now going on. 2 or 3 clear of the grey Greenfinch and Dram Hurler. Tricky Trevor got 8 or 10 lengths to make up on these 3, and then Royal Fling as the leaders make their way past the start with 2 fences to go. They do so, it's Wishing Ash in the green, Dram Hurler continuing to just push his nose in front as they reach the next. Dram Hurler, Wishing Ash, Greenfinch, a gap then to Tricky Trevor, a further gap of 5 or 6 lengths to Royal Fling, who clambers over that one. So with 1 fence to go, it's Dram Hurler and Ronald Morgan by 2 or 3 lengths from Wishing Ash and Tristan Davison as they reach the last. Dram Hurler and Wishing Ash. Dram Hurler, Wishing Ash has got it, that one. Leaves Greenfinch in 2nd spot. Tricky Trevor comes over it in 3rd. And it looks as if Royal Fling has been pulled up by Charlie Barlow. 3 remaining then as they make their way round the final bend towards the line. On the way towards the line, it's Dram Hurler and Ronald Morgan. Another one for the Morgan family. Dram Hurler's going to make this one. Dram Hurler first over the line. Just behind this one, the grey-green Finch. Then Tricky Trevor, and these the only 3 finishers.